Fickle fans, come on.
Fickle fans, welcome everyone. You may have heard a mysterious voice joining me tonight.
Hello.
It is the unflappable LogicDolphin. Subscribed with Prime for 41 months. Your subscription
Yay.
is now in preschool, or at least kindergarten, or whatever.
Somewhere over there.
Some small child form. What are you gonna do when you get subscribed for 54 months, Dolphin? We're gonna have to have a
Terminate
party.
the subscription because I can't do anymore.
Yeah, that's when you peaked, right? You can't go.
Yeah, there were some people that were celebrating when they were subbed to me for 54 months, and well, that was a while ago now. So I guess the next nice one is 69 months.
Yeah, 540.
And then 540, yep.
Yeah, I'm sure 154 will be a thing.
And I mean, I will put this out there now that I will have a 54 birthday. But my 54th birthday party is a big event. We're gonna have a big, convention center rented out and invites for all the people that have hung out in my streams.
I'm down. I'll put it on my calendar. Awesome. So yeah, it's Handelabra Live. I am John, aka MigrantP, lead developer at Handelabra Games, and we're showing some new Sentinels of Earth Prime stuff tonight. I'm joined by LogicDolphin, our Thursday night streamer, once again. How's it going?
Yay! It's going pretty well. I have been missing a lot of these Tuesday streams because, well, I started evening work at a fast food restaurant for some extra money, and because of my school schedule and whatnot, I've been mostly working Tuesdays and weekends, so I've been missing out on a lot of these. But for some reason, I'm not scheduled this Tuesday, so I will take the opportunity to stop by and partake in festivities.
Nice. Yeah, it turns out that we don't make much money on Twitch for you. If we did, that would be cool. I think we can get you a pizza once in a while.
My Twitch has not been super profitable either.
Yeah, we
get paid like every 3 months for 100 some, so
we don't have enough for the fancy lights in the background, not yet. But yeah, Earth Prime has some new stuff we're going to show you tonight. It's been coming along nicely, and as you can see, even on this screen, the Earth Prime cards look different. They look like they do in the tabletop. They don't have a border like on the full card. And the variants button is still kind of wonky looking there. Don't worry about that. That'll be fixed. But yeah, we're gonna play multiplayer, Dolphin and I. So I guess without further ado, I will of course mention that Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Any activities working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another. And any preference on... So have you played any Earth Prime stuff yet, Dolphin?
Nope.
So what do you want to do? Dive right in?
I never even played the physical game. I got it, and I was going to sleeve the cards on it, never did. So
Oblivion.
I know nothing about these.
I played Oblivion last week.
I will pull these two down because that's what my random number generator said.
Sure.
I know nothing about these.
We can.
Complexity 1,
do you want to
Complexity
play
3. Perfect.
Do you want to play a Sentinels villain or a Earth Prime villain?
Let's just do all new.
All right, let's go.
All unknown.
I think, did I play Argo on the stream? I can't remember if I did a villain yet. Someone wanted Hades. Let's play Hades, and we'll cover everything that happens with Hades. It's a lot. And environments, we don't have music for the environments yet, so I don't want to play them on their own. I played them in Oblivion because Oblivion has its own music, so we're going to pick another environment. Like,
we're not just gonna put Time Cat on in the background like you do when you demo environments.
Yeah, I'm not set up for that, so we'll just play in Time Cat.
We'll do Time Cat. Perfect.
Yeah, I think we played Argo on the stream, so let's do Hades, and Dolphin can have the honor of reading the cards.
Oh boy.
And for heroes, I will choose. There's more new Bowman art, so let's click Bowman. And there's some variant stuff also that we could show that we haven't seen yet. So let's go with variant Star Knight, I believe is in there. And Dolphin, do you want to read the Hades card before we start, or start first and then read the Hades card?
I'll read it right now.
All right.
Because I have it open right now. So, Hades, Diabolical Deal Maker. Setup. At the start of the game, Hades enters play, Diabolical Deal Maker. Side up. You have to read it in that tone, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until H-1 spirits are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. And gameplay. At the end of the villain turn, the hero character with the highest HP may deal themselves H infernal damage. If no damage is dealt this way, the top card of the villain deck is played. Then, if there are at least H soul packs in play, Hades flips. Then, the hero character with the lowest HP may deal themselves H+1 infernal damage. If no damage is dealt this way, the top card of the villain deck is played. Whoa.
Woohoo. Do you like that we put those triangles in? That was tricky, actually, putting the triangles in. Turns out. Do you want to read the backside or wait until it happens?
Let's wait until it happens.
All right. All right.
This is a nemesis fight for me?
It is a nemesis fight with Daedalus. That's right.
Ah.
But Hades mostly makes you deal yourself damage. But all right, you can read the stirring opening lines.
FPO.
FPO.
Classic.
All right.
For
so
placement only was what that was?
yeah, for placement only. So you'll see there's some new stuff on the small cards. They're not finished yet. They are work in progress, as is everything here. But things are looking a little more Earth Primey in the cards. We're still tweaking some stuff there. But we're working on that. Working on that today, so they're looking a little nicer. Yeah, Hades is looking cool. We got some spirits, and we got a one-shot Crossroads Bargain. This is getting a Soul Pact into play. So this is your favorite thing. You get to search all of your cards and pick one. So you have to know your entire deck, Dolphin.
Oh my gosh. That player searches their deck for a card. Oh my gosh.
And puts it into play, then shuffles their deck. When this card is destroyed, that player discards their hand and destroys all of their non-character cards. Then search their trash for one card and put it in their hand. What else is this Crossroads Bargain going to do? It is going to discard the other real cards, and it has an empty special string. Maybe that's probably an exception happening there. Each hero character with any soul packs in their play area deals themselves 2 psychic damage. So whoever takes this is going to deal themselves 2 damage. And who wants to get this? Your picture's on it.
Yes.
So
I mean, I have a card that says if I have lower levels of HP, I get to do more things. So me.
all right. Also, that's in your hand, but there's another copy in your deck, so now you get to read all of these cards and pick one.
All right, so we have Blazing Torch, which says no. I'm kidding. Not gonna go to that length.
You can actually put any one shot in play, which just seems probably like something you're not usually going to choose here, but I guess if it's like impromptu invention, you would choose it maybe. If you have a
Play
card.
Liberty Smite, and then I can play another card
That's true.
from my hand, of course. I could play Light the Way to reveal cards until I get 2 ongoings, and then I can figure out what those ongoings are going to be. Woo!
Now you get to put one in your hand though, so you do profit an extra
You
card.
drop it.
You just don't know what you're going to get. Yeah, Lady Liberty has lots of protection of other heroes and a bit of damage and a variety of stuff. If the icons are to be believed, which I think they are, she doesn't have any destruction cards.
cannot be prevented from playing cards, using powers, or drawing cards. Take that, Megalopolis.
Yeah, that is a very
Eat my heart out.
difficult card to program, turns out. Because there's a lot of code making sure that things that say you can't actually work in all cases, and this has to get past all of those checks. So all those checks need to have a thing that's like, but wait, something says, actually, yes. Please no one program something that says, but wait, actually, no. You cannot be prevented from preventing.
I liked my idea for bypassing irreducible damage, where instead of saying reduce damage dealt by 1, I say the next time the target would deal damage, that they deal 1 less damage instead.
Oh, by saying less instead of reduce?
Well, by making it instead clause.
Oh, right.
It's not direct reduction, it's just I replace your damage.
Right.
I don't know. I have cards and I don't know what I want to do, so I'm gonna let's go ahead and light the way. Let's do that so I get more cards in my hand.
Have the game choose for you.
Yes, information overload, so let's make this
Well,
easier.
2 good choices here.
Yeah, I already have the
So the
Blazing
first one
Torch
goes in
my
hand, and the second one goes in play, which does... This does cross me up a bit, but that's just the order that Christopher wrote the cards, so that's what it does.
Yeah. I see, because normally it'd be other times it's said 1 into play and 1 in your hand or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And I clicked the wrong one. It doesn't matter. I don't think I was gonna put both into play anyway, but I was gonna do the cannot be prevented to do X thing action. All right.
All right,
So
this...
now, if I don't take the 4 damage, then Hades plays a card.
Oh yeah, we're definitely... Oh yeah, I think there's a Z-order issue when I right-click Hades here. Something to deal with. You can't
I'm fine
actually
taking this damage. Oh, I see.
Do I want Bowman to deal Bowman? Yeah, there's a... The technical reason is that, like, to make the rounded corners happen on these cards, there's things that have to happen for that, and that's causing this. I'll just make a little note for myself. I don't think we need to... Right-clicking a villain card, character card. Yeah. Spoiler alert, playing more villain cards is bad, so I will take 5 damage.
And then we have these spirits.
Yeah, so that damage happened. This is a choose for me. Cerberus.
Skeletal Remnant is not terrible, but Cerberus is
Cerberus
trash.
is pretty terrible. Yeah. Yeah, the punchy fist also goes behind the card. That is a thing.
Alright, so I'm at 25 or fewer, so I can draw an additional card during my draw phase.
Nice.
Cool. Alright, do I want to stick with my base power? Each other hero regains 1 HP. We all have hit points to regain. Or I could go for damage in order to probably power down Cerberus. Or we do this like Scion style and we only go after Hades directly. Because why do 9 damage to Cerberus when I could do 80 damage to Hades, right?
Cerberus does do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
The other spirits are like whatever.
I'm gonna go for damage because my name is Jeremy. And one player may draw one card. Well, I already have an extra card draw, so I don't necessarily need it myself.
I would suggest not Daedalus if you know anything about how Daedalus plays.
Yeah, it looks like it says at the end of your turn, if you have 7 or more cards in your hand, he deals himself damage and destroys this card. So he doesn't want to have that many cards.
Yeah. For me, I'm sure either one is fine.
I'll give it to the Bowman.
Actually, yeah, this is the first hero in Sentinels that's named Man. Well, there's
True.
Mangrove, but that's a villain. Bowman.
He's just a Bowman.
All right. I still don't know what all the cards do. Knocked and
Not
loaded.
Man.
Oh, Stuntman. That's
Yeah,
true.
Stuntman exists.
Stuntman does exist. All right. You're right. Stuntmark and Benchman exist. Speed shooting, one of my favorite cards. So I don't actually have an arrow in my hand, which is strange. So I could play 0 arrows with speed shooting.
You can move 0 arrows from your trash to your hand and then immediately end your turn.
Yeah, that seems great. I think I'm going to play Knocked and Loaded, which gives me at least some end of turn effect that might happen. And use my Ricochet to attack the enemies. I guess I probably didn't need to hit Hades because he's going to heal it back, but oh well.
Well, also Chairman has Man in the name, but that's a villain again. Okay.
Oh, and I was hoping to draw an arrow for Knocked and Loaded, but I did not. I do like the art on that card. It's very dynamic.
At the start of your turn, Daedalus deals each non-hero target 2 energy damage. Oh, snikes.
That's pretty sweet. As long as, you know, it's not the Dreamer or something.
I'm gonna do that one. So I need to make sure I do not have 7 or more cards in my hand, and I'm also drawing 3 at the start of my turn. So I probably want to just discard 2 cards because down to 1. I may draw 1.
You do not have trouble drawing cards if you need to. Because, yeah, Daedalus is generally not about really worrying what's in your hand, but you're going to get something to play at the start of your turn or from playing a card or whatever. Sensorium Sweep is actually the most powerful deck control in Sentinels, I'm pretty sure. Right? You can.
That the game is actually not auto drawing because of my Atlas Gravity Well. That's cool.
Yeah, actually, I guess the Talisman is more powerful, but Sensorium Sweep is, you know, always available if you play Daedalus. Not always, but more available than the Talisman is.
I'm gonna say no to this.
Yeah, I often say no. All right, so this is the first time this variant of Star Knight has been seen on the stream. It is a dude Star Knight. Star Knights are like an order of knights. Like the main Star Knight, she isn't the only Star Knight. There's like a whole bunch of them. And this one is like a snake boy who has a cool electro spear thing. Yeah, there's all the like lore and everything is in the RPG of Mutants and Masterminds, the source books and stuff. But it will be in the in the game. The digital version will have the bios and all that stuff as well, like normal. Move one card from your trash to the bottom of your deck. Play one card. I am AFK, apparently. So I get to play a card off of this, which is nice. And if I don't have any cards in my trash, then I don't have to pay the downside of that because I want to have stuff in my trash. Oh, I could get both the blade and the shield out on the first turn. That seems pretty good. These are good cards. I do have to move a card to the bottom of my deck. And Star Knight, I feel like, would go really well with, you know, Rogue Agent Knight for anyone who cares about the bottom of decks as well. Fugue State Parse.
Surprise!
Surprise, a shopping trip. This one does not have our pictures on it. It has pictures of other people. Our Overwhelming. Play this card in an active hero play area. Increase damage dealt by characters in this play area by 2. That player may use an additional power during the power phase. This one is awesome.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
When it's destroyed, you take +2 damage and you may not use powers for a whole round. So that's less great. Who
well,
wants...
I mean, that's what happens when you make a pact with your soul, right?
That's right. So, Star Knight's going to have an extra power. Daedalus might not, but might. Bowman can. Bowman loves having +2. You already have an extra power in play for Lady Liberty. Do you want to double up on the soul packs?
Sure, why not?
All right. And this happens. No damage to Star Knight because of the -1.
The punching effect is also happening behind the rounded cards.
Yeah, the character cards. Yeah, that's because of that rounded corner thingy.
So Starlight has a +2, so maybe Starlight shouldn't take this, but on the other hand, if she takes this, then she can play an additional card in her play phase.
Oh yeah, this should show the... You say Starlight, but you mean Lady Liberty?
Sorry, Lady Liberty, my bad.
This should actually be showing the damage preview. I'm not sure if maybe we don't support that, because it's like... I think this could show. I'm gonna just report a feedback because
Kind of weird because it's not like we're dealing the damage yet.
Yeah, but we know who the target and the source is, right? It's self-damage.
Yeah.
Sort of a feature, not a bug. You want to take more damage so that you're lower and get more powerful?
I thought.
Will it cause you to cross a threshold?
I can play an extra card in my play phase is what it will do.
Seems good. Your power is
Oh, now I'm
over one.
lowest?
Yeah. Now you have to do
Didn't
this.
realize now I'm lowest. Well, if I take this one, then I can use an additional power in my power phase.
Yeah, so you can play another power. Your
Well, I
call.
don't actually have another power in my hand yet. I do have a Light the Way. If there are ongoings that give me powers.
You can say no if you want.
But if I say no, then he plays a card, and then surprise
true.
shopping trip goes off. And we take 4 damage collected. I guess 3 damage because Starlight -1. I will take it.
All right, this is easy. We have a -1. Not like it matters, I don't think, because... Well, I guess it does, because... Yeah, it does actually matter. Starnet can take the next one, too. Surprise shopping trip is going to kill these skeletons, also.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, if you have the one that gives us all -1, that would be cool to play right now. Oh, you do.
You mean this one?
That one. That would be great.
All right.
Then Spite can just do whatever he wants.
This would not be choose for me, though, because
it's not choose for
Remnant.
Me. You're right.
I knew this.
Strats.
I saw it.
Strats.
Okay, now it's choose for me.
I don't think it's going to matter anyways because of the next skeleton Remnant getting killed.
Right.
But for this one moment, shining moment, he's at 79.
I guess Unshackled Resilience is a power.
It does. It has a power once, unless there's a certain card in play that makes cards indestructible.
We are in the environment for that. Light the Way will go. We'll make Surprise Shopping Trip go off twice.
That's true.
And now this does matter.
Yes. I'm holding tab for Surprise Shopping Trip.
Fair.
There are no surprises here.
All right. Do you want a -2?
Why not? 2 gatehouses.
You don't always need a second Light of Liberty, but then you have it. It's either that or one target is immune to damage.
We're not going to make dinner in the butler's kitchen like plebes. I guess if you put the Shelter of the Innocent, the problem is you can't protect someone with Hades' thing because it requires them to take damage to block the card play. So
yeah. Damage does need to be dealt. Although it doesn't need to be dealt to the character if they can redirect it.
That's true.
So Fnatic would be really happy right now. Extreme Primords Fnatic, that is. Anyone at risk of taking self-damage other than from Hades?
Yeah, I think that field's going to be clear by the time Hades' turn comes around. Well, he's going to play a card off Cerberus, so I don't know.
Yeah. I could make Cerberus immune to damage, but that doesn't seem helpful.
Unless we want him to not play a card, but yeah, it doesn't seem great. I'd take the extra +1 to beat up on Hades.
True, I guess it does provide a +1 in addition to the -1, so it's fair. I will put Shelter the Innocent into hand then. Alright.
Actually, yeah, and those make the self-damages hurt. No, it doesn't make them hurt less, right? Because you end up... You +1, -1, so it doesn't matter.
And now I have 2 powers. Well, I have 3 powers, technically.
Yeah, but no way to play another one.
And both my powers involve card draws, but no other effects, so it doesn't matter the order. So not Daedalus.
No. I would think Bowman. I need arrows.
Bowman? Alright.
Hey, this amazing card that just lets me draw and play cards.
I'll just be up.
You do 6 damage from 2. What is this? The Oblivion Shard?
More to Bowman?
Sure, I still didn't get an arrow, but I'll probably get to draw one, but...
Hey!
It's an arrow. An electro arrow.
Another Light of Liberty.
Nice. All right. Oh, I actually had Practice Makes Perfect already, so I can just play 2 of them and have a bajillion cards. That seems great. And also, this is more Surprise Shopping Trip.
I guess I should have that be choose for me for this turn or something. Well, maybe not, because it depends on what Cerberus plays.
Discard a card. Let's discard. Electro Arrow. I don't know if the order matters here. We can hit Cerberus first and see what happens. It's another skeleton.
And the skeleton entering play.
Oh, right. Causes
Making
again.
another round of chopping trip. Skeleton's like, hey guys, what's going on? Ah!
Another Practice Makes Perfect comes up. All right, I will play that. Oh, this is the discard. You destroy an environment card, but we kind of like it.
Yeah, it is beneficial right now.
Yeah, some of the... I guess it choose for me is fine because he's low enough. Some of the heroes draw a lot of cards in Earth Prime. Dr. Metropolis and Bowman, especially. And, well, Daedalus, but he doesn't want to. Alright, I can discard another card. I don't think I need 2 pin the targets, do I? I want the card that lets me draw when I discard an arrow, but I don't actually have that. I'm gonna play speed shooting and use it because, like, the more instances of damage I do, the better right now with +2. Oh, also, spike. Oh, also every time I play an arrow with this, it's 1 damage to Hades. So yeah, like boxing glove arrow, acid arrow. Yeah, these all do multiple damages. Yeah, I think choose for me this turn on this decision is probably good.
I'm just gonna hold tab down.
Oh, this is what I've reduced
And
you
also
to.
cover choose for me.
When in doubt, just hold tab. Just play your best card. Save the explosive arrow for when maybe he has more stuff in play.
He started this turn at like 71, didn't he?
Yeah, if I had the +2 there, he would be like 10 or 12 less as well.
Welp.
That's
We
alright.
chose
It's
poorly.
been good on Lady Liberty as well. I may discard an arrow. Sure.
Take my damage.
You do,
And I will draw 3 cards.
you do 5 damage for existing. Oh man, Matter Collapser. Love that.
Right now, that deals 9 damage.
Yep. It deals 10
I like it.
because of Surprise Shopping Trip.
Oh, and actually, it's Nemesis, so it's 12 plus the 1.
Wow. Sorry, Hades. It's Spite is
The
beating you up.
unfortunate thing... Or no, the... Well, the gravity well's not gonna blow up, but the matter collapser will. Or no. No, it's end of turn check, my bad. No,
Yeah,
we're
it's
good.
end of turn. You should be fine. That only draws one card, right? It's actually
Yeah.
the cheapest one, which is, it's really, and it's quite good if you have a damage boost.
No, I'm not gonna draw a card.
Starna is like, hey guys, I'm here. I could destroy a thing to do lots of damage. Seeing about, yeah, I think I want to keep my damage increase, so I'm going to destroy the hard light shield, I think. Guess I could play the Cosmic Dynamo and destroy that instead, but I guess I'll just play the Cosmic Dynamo and you have it. And use my base power to play Energy Bash. That's more spite damage. Destroy the shield. Do 5 damage. We don't have any redirects, I don't think, or anything. I could do 3 damage to us. And more damage from Energy Bash. He is at 10. We have demoed how well we do at beating up Hades.
80 to 10 in one turn.
Yeah, I mean, kind of lucking into having 2+1s is nice. Crushing Hallway, yeah. I mean, Daedalus might want to discard his hand.
True.
You're gonna draw 3 cards at the start of your turn anyway, right?
Yeah. It is true. I was like, oh, I don't want to discard my hand, and then I remembered, yeah,
Yep,
Daedalus,
yeah.
hello.
He loves to volunteer for that. And we get another Soul Pact.
That player draws 10 cards, then discards 5 cards.
Lady Liberty, up for having 5 more cards.
Because we do, so... Crossroads Bargain, each hero character with any soul packs in their play area deals themselves 2 psychic damage. So currently it's only Lady Liberty that's taking the damage.
Yeah.
It is plus Mindus did, so that's not really prevented. I do have a +2. So this would be just the 2 + 2 is 4, 7. But then I would have, or I'm already taking the 4, but I have to. I would be the lowest. I'd have to take the 5 + 2, and I can't do that. So we're gonna have an extra card play. Is what's gonna happen.
If we get,
Might as well give it.
yeah, it kind of doesn't matter.
So draw 10.
Once
That is a
again, you
number.
get to read a ton of cards and choose between them.
Sure would be nice if I could ring the bell right now.
Yeah, that's a fun card.
Okay, so I will discard the duplicates, right, John?
Yeah, it makes sense, especially one-shots. You don't need, like, more than one impromptu invention, right?
Exactly.
You have 17 cards in hand.
Those are already in play.
That seems reasonable. Spite did do, like, at least, like, 10 or 15 damage to Hades there. He also like killed the things that healed Hades, which we probably wouldn't have done. I guess Daedalus would have killed them automatically, wouldn't he? So here you would die if you say yes.
This would kill me. I mean, if I get incapped, does that... One player play a card now, 2 hero targets are gaining HP, 1 player draws a card?
I mean, it doesn't have, like... Getting incapped here, we just then win. But also, like, letting him play a card probably doesn't do anything either. So... let him play a card. Let's see more stuff.
Yeah, let's demo more.
Jack of Knives. This guy destroys soul packs, which can be interesting. Because then
so we are not gonna get the flipped Hades. So I'm gonna look at the flip side now.
Sure. Increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. When Hades flips this side, he deals each non-villain target 2 fire damage and 2 infernal damage, then destroys 1 ongoing in each hero play area. At the end of the villain turn, 1 soul pact is destroyed, then Hades deals the hero character with the highest HP 3 infernal damage. Then if there are no soul packs in play, the top card of the villain deck is played.
Interesting.
And I believe on advanced he can flip back, and on the front side he's immune to damage. The advanced is actually quite a bit more interesting. Because you have to take the soul packs, so you actually kind of... On normal, you're just like, well, I think as an experienced Sentinels player, it's pretty obvious that you should just take the self-damage and not let him play cards and beat him up. Yep. But as a new player is going to be like, oh, no damage, right? And so they'll play more cards and make it harder for themselves. We have defeated Hades and sent him back into the time cataclysm. And we don't have endgame images for all the heroes for the variants set up yet, but some of them have them there, so that's cool. All right, you have won your first Earth Prime game, good sir.
Yay! All right, thanks for having me. I'll see myself out.
Bye-bye. So I suggest we hit random and integrate some stuff into the mix. So I'm going to click that. Apostate. So I'm going to switch away from Medico and play 2 Earth Prime heroes, maybe. But we'll go with this setup, and we'll pick a hero you like.
Well, the random number generator this time gave me Johnny Rocket and Bowman.
Nice. I will play Pseudo and the Raven. And we don't have artwork for the variants of these in there yet, so we'll play the regular versions. And Apostate, do you want to play normal or advanced or challenge or ultimate? Any preference?
I'd say advanced.
Okay. Christopher says...
Challenge is gonna get quite unwieldy.
The villain character cards have an advanced section on each side, which gives the villains notable advantages, forcing the heroes to fight harder than ever. Note, the advanced rules are not considered balanced play.
You don't say.
I don't, and I do. Johnny Rocket says, FPO.
The world is as I say it is. Believe in my truth. Believe in me. FPO! That sounds like... Oh my god.
This doesn't say PFO, which means something totally different. All right, Apostate starts with Condemnation as always. Tome of the Unnoble because advanced. And he deals damage and plays a card. Oh, great. Runes of Malediction is coming.
with my tome. Damn. Who's considered to be highest? Well,
I think Raven has a bit of self-healing. Maybe not actually.
and what's fast is this going to be an apostate nemesis? But no, it's not. So,
yeah, no nemesis. Actually, none of these heroes have healing except for Pseudo, so it doesn't really matter here. And then none of these heroes hit themselves either. So,
I vote Johnny Rocket.
all right.
Johnny Rocket is in Lady Liberty's stead, and so will be the subject to big damage.
Runes of Malediction is here.
Yeah, so tome with a -2. Good stuff.
Yeah. Hope you don't like cards. We should probably see if we can like get damage through to the tome here. Pseudo doesn't have any of that.
If anyone has an equipment card that makes things irreducible or something.
Bowman has irreducible damage.
Off an equipment card?
Off an
Oh, I
ongoing.
have it in my hand.
But also, oh yeah, actually that's really good. But he has an ongoing that makes all of his damage irreducible all the time.
Okay.
Peerless Shot.
Yeah, I was just asking equipments because I have
Oh, right.
rapid retrieval to get an equipment card from anyone's deck.
But
Yeah.
The Raven doesn't usually do a huge amount of damage, but I'm just looking to see if any of her equipment can do enough damage. Yeah, I can do 3 with equipment. And I have another thing that lets me do... Oh, I also can increase the next damage by 2. So yeah, she has some ways to increase her damage pretty high. So getting like the... I mean, the combo here is just Acid Arrow and then Raven does 3 damage to it. So it doesn't really have to be that complicated, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna play cards. I'm gonna pick up speed and then...
Yeah, if you make it irreducible, I can use In the Raven's Eye and quote the Raven to destroy the tome. If you give me more...
I can't.
Sorry.
So who am I giving the equipment play to?
If you give it to the
guess
Raven,
first
then I have
Bowman.
more options, I guess. So,
Okay. But when you said you make it irreducible, I guess you meant acid arrow
yeah.
off of Bowman? Okay.
Because you don't have to deal damage for that to work. Assuming we programmed it right.
Hopefully. Quick Draw Quiver is not a good option here. So yeah, I will give it to Raven.
Yeah, Raven has tons of good equipment.
Distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
So yeah, I'm thinking actually even Boomerang is good. Because then I can use that.
We didn't.
I have a +1 to the target, so then that'll do. We can send the other damage somewhere else.
Alright, I completed the prediction.
Oh yeah, sorry. New prediction. Will we defeat Apostate? Get your prediction in about Apostate. Apostate has a strong start. Johnny Rocket chose to not draw a card.
Probably shouldn't have played Picking Up Speed, actually, but whatever.
We don't want to lose
I'm
our
not gonna
mint.
stay there, and I don't want to play or draw because none of those are going to do anything right now.
Yeah, you kind of wanted to only do rapid retrieval. I mean, having momentums in play is generally good, though, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. So, take the top 2 cards of the villain trash. Well, we don't want him to play that, so... Malleable Flesh is good. Mind Over Matter is fine. Telepathic Coordination is pretty good. We all get to filter through cards. But we don't want to draw... Actually, this would make Apostate play 12 cards.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's terrifying. Like, there's no... Yeah, wow. That's crazy. He would play more than half of his deck immediately. That's challenge mode for you. Alright, let's not do that then.
I mean, if we had challenge mode enabled, then he would play his entire deck, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I think I want... I mean, I don't want to play any of these, but I also don't need to draw cards, so... I guess I'll just play Malleable Flesh. Because he doesn't deal psychic damage, right? Even though you would think maybe he should, because he's like actually just lying or whatever. There's psychic damage in the environment. Is there? No, I thought there was. There isn't. So yeah, psychic damage isn't really a thing in this fight, so that doesn't matter. Malleable Flesh, but
I
I'm
mean,
not...
it would help for self-damage, but...
Right,
yeah.
but there's no self-damage from the environment or the villains happening here, I don't think. Unless...
Right.
I guess risky impersonation would be a thing. Could be a thing. So maybe later. I'm just going to punch Apostate because it's 2. And it's 0 to everything else. And I don't want to draw a card. I don't need shapes. What are you talking about?
Alright, so I'm going to skip, and draw 2 cards.
Perfect.
Yep, that will work.
I accidentally clicked
Better
the
than
vote,
doing
by
it.
the way. I was trying to not do that.
Is there an arrow that forces card plays by any chance? Or card
No.
draws?
No.
Okay. So it's definitely better to do that into Acid Arrow than to reveal the top card of my deck. Because it just says, if it is an arrow put into play, if not, put it into your hand. It doesn't say draw.
That's right. Put it into your hand. That's not drawing, because it's coming from the revealed area. Hey, the effect worked. Oh, interesting. Is that how that should work?
Probably not.
Probably not, right?
Based on how it's phrased, it suggests, like,
Yeah.
deal the damage and then until
Yeah,
the start
I'm just
of your
gonna
next turn.
send a feedback arrow, acid arrow, status effect turned on too early. The second damage be irreducible.
Weird, I'm not getting, when you look at your deck, it's supposed to gray out the background, right?
Yeah, just sending feedback so I can't look now.
Yeah, because currently it's not when I'm considering an arrow to play. I'm definitely not doing zipline arrow. There's no equipment or environment things, and I don't want environment cards, question mark? I'll just look at the top card of my deck. It's not an arrow. So I put it in my hand.
I look
yeah,
at my
it's
deck.
like-
Oh yeah, yeah, it is not doing the graying out thing.
Yeah, it's happening, yeah.
That's new. I will make a note. Viewing deck / discard is not graying out the rest of the screen. All right, so I want to use In the Raven's Eye. I don't want to use Quoth the Raven because I don't want to destroy one of our ongoing cards, probably. it's not optional. And increase... Oh, I don't actually have to increase damage to the tome because of the bug. I'm going to do it anyways because it shouldn't have... I'm going to undo the bug and do extra damage. I don't want to draw a card, but I do want to play a card. I don't actually want to play a card either. I guess I could just play Gadget Belt. Sure, why not? And I will use this. Yay! And I'll do damage to Apostate. I could destroy the boomerang, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe later. Alright, now we just have to deal with the Runes of Malediction and Corrupt Effigy.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. He could have played the orb there.
Yep. Yeah, having more momentums in play means free-for-all deals more damage, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and a lot of your stuff
I don't
destroys
need to
the
hit
momentums.
multiple things, though, because I can't hit the relics. And I don't want to hit the abject refugees.
They seem nice. They give us free card
Unless
draws.
I want to hit it and then discard a card to redirect the damage to a hero
That's
target,
true.
which,
You could do that. Just be like, think fast.
kind of don't want to play a card.
Yeah, skip's not bad here. Just because we didn't get to draw cards before.
I'm going to skip and then use my power to draw a card.
Perfect. Wait, that means you don't get to draw an extra card, Dolphin. You fool!
Oh no!
Alright, how about everyone draws 3 and discards 2 now?
When this card enters play, move one non-indestructible, non-character card from in play to under the top card of its deck. That is a short-term solution.
Yes. It's a little less short-term than Into the Stratosphere as well.
Mm-hmm. I see how I'm supposed to do things. Pick up speed, momentum, play a card. Pick up speed, momentum, play interstate charge.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Oh, and then I can use fleeting mockery after the short-term solution, after the play, or something. That's cool. So I don't want to discard 2 cards, so I vote skip. Wait.
Yeah, interstate charge might be nice to like one-shot the runes next turn or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I might not really be able to utilize free-for-all that well. Or at least of all the options here, it's like... These are all good. I'm gonna pick up speed and the pickup speed and the interstate charge. I'm gonna fleeting mockery after the short-term solution. I'm just gonna discard these 2.
Thickened build, because we like to say the word thick. Clobbering arms. I want to keep bait and switch because that seems real strong. And Mind Over Matter is definitely not that important here. And I don't think I need like tons of healing right now, so discard that one. Quick draw quiver. Hope you like card draw. In this game, you scale by card draw and energy.
Each time you discard an arrow, you may draw a card. Man, if only I had that in play right now. Bowman deals 1 target, 1 projectile damage. Each target that is dealt damage this way deals itself 2 lightning damage.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things written that way. It's like, sure, it's always just 1. When it's on a power, like, yes, guys, and applied numerology is a thing, but on one-shots, it's kind of funny. It makes me think there was something in early playtesting that was like applied numerology, but for one-shots.
Maybe. I don't remember. I was technically a playtester once upon a time,
Oh, yeah?
but I never actually playtested.
Well,
I probably still have access to the playtesting channel.
I have both. I already have Gadget Belt in play, right? So I don't need that. I may play a shape, finally. Do we need to do any damage to the runes, or will you have it in one? I don't know if you want to work that out right now, or just I can ping it. I can hit it for 2 damage total if we want. Or I could hit the effigy, I guess.
See, assuming that I play like all my cards. Deal 1 target, X melee, X number of cards under play this turn +1. I will have played 5 cards, that'll be 6 damage, -2 is 4.
So you would like me to do 2 damage.
On the other hand, I'll be doing a short-term solution to probably put the runes on the top, and then I can do 6 damage to the effigy.
So then I could save my clobbering arms for next turn when there is not a -2. Might be better. Sure. In which case, I'll punch the refugees right in their face. No. We're not doing that. We will thicken our build. Pseudo is one thick boy. Hey, bait and switch. We can just, like, bury the runes under cards from his trash. Actually, like, putting Tome of the Unnoble is fine when there's no -2 around, right? So...
Yeah. So it's definitely practice makes perfect.
Hey, look.
Damage dealt by Bowman is irreducible.
Another speed shooting.
Hey, look, it's psychic self-damage.
Hey, look at that. Too bad I discarded it.
I mean, what if I made my damage irreducible and then I played that?
I guess it works for any self-damage, because you can choose to make your damage psychic with that card, and then it's reduced.
I have a lot of cards I want to play, but not enough plays. I mean, I could do the damage is irreducible then, and I can ping the Condemnation, Effigy, and Gauntlet.
It's true.
If my plan is to short-term solution the runes.
All right. Discard the top card of your deck. Reveal and replace the top card of each deck. Remove one card from one trash to the top of its deck. That's also good for manipulating Apostate later. I don't want to play Quoth the Raven necessarily. So let's play Sticky Bomb. The fun thing about Sticky Bomb is I can like use the gadget belt to get more damage and it gets destroyed anyways. It's kind of fun. I really want a tactic, so I'm going to use my base power here.
After you use a power on an equipment card, blah, blah, blah. If damage is dealt this way, destroy that equipment card. But if it was already destroyed,
Yeah,
plot twist.
freebie. I got a tactic into play. We all get to draw a card. Is that one May? Does Daedalus hate this card? No, he's okay. He can say no. Yeah, Raven's pretty strong. She has some pretty ridiculous combos with her tactics. She can play like 10 cards in a turn with some sort of sequences. It's fun.
That was a pretty good damage prevention. It prevented the gauntlet from going off.
Woohoo!
All right, when this
Oh yeah,
card is
that
play
was
momentum.
Into the Shadows prevented that.
So this on the runes. So runes is under the top card of Apostate's deck.
So we just pile up a bunch of other cards on top so we can't get to the runes.
Well, the plan that I have is to use Fleeting Mockery next turn to discard it.
But what if the top card is
Yeah, if it plays a card, then it's bad.
Remorseless Provocation or Profane Summons?
Profane, there are 3 profane summons. And yeah, Remorseless, there's one of those. There's a 4 in 19 chance that he plays it anyway.
I mean, you can play Fleeting Mockery and look at it, and then we know what it is. So there's.
I mean, to be fair,
also the Raven can look at it too.
you also, you have Kramstein Reconstruction, so we could look at the top card of the deck, and if it's fine, we leave it. If it's not, we discard it, and then Raven discards the thing, or no, it just replaces it.
Raven can put the Tome of the Ennoble on top.
Right.
So that's fine.
Yeah, so yours is a bit different, but yeah. But you can look at it and see if it's going to be bad, and you can put the tome on top if it's bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've played 2 cards. I'm supposed to deal enough damage to kill the effigy.
I mean, you don't have
Flurry
to.
of
We
blows
can all
momentum. Nice.
We can all destroy stuff together at
True.
this point. And Interstate Charge tells you how many cards have been played, and it does count itself. So it's kind of like +2 of the number you see on the top right. So
And destroy momentum to repeat the entire game text of this card, but that doesn't add card plays, right? Yeah. Works better if I have a +1.
yeah. He does have a card that gives him +1s, but I think you discarded it. You kind of had to.
Oh, and also I can't play a card. I can't play Interstate after that.
I'm gonna grab another beer. I'll be right back.
You do that. Oh, I could play it off of base power, right? Okay. So 2 cards. This is at 4 damage right now. If I do Flurry of Blows, I just realized that that's the same text as Watcher's card. Lol. If only Johnny Rocket could change stances.
Does Flurry of Blows have the same game text as Flurry of Blows?
No, it has different text from Flurry of Blows, because the Flurry of Blows says that whenever you change stances, return this card to your hand. But this Flurry...
It's kind of funny because it does. Flurry of Blows also sort of repeats itself by doing that. Like, they're kind of They have a similarity in their mechanic. Deal damage and sort of repeat yourself.
I do need to play like one extra card in order for Interstate to one-shot Effigy, so I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna go after the Pugilist. Because he's preventing me from hitting Apostate with that. And I can destroy one of the picking up speeds. They're ongoing.
They just hang out.
Oh, right. This is the repeat text. Right. Yeah, I'll just do that. I do have the thing that says I deal damage based off of...
The
no,
number.
I don't. I discarded
Yeah,
that.
the number in play. There's another one like that.
I'm going to stop that. So now, yep, 3 cards, 4 cards, 5 damage.
Nice. Yeah, Johnny
Oh, and
Rocket
then I do-
definitely rewards card counting. Yeah, with Interstate Charge, if you had destroyed all your momentums before, then you wouldn't have to destroy one that you don't have. So that's kind of nice.
Right.
I think I will play Gru Battle Shifter. Increased damage dealt by me by 1 is the same result as doing 2 damage and playing a shape, but I can do 4 and 4 instead of 2 and 3 and 3, which is like better numbers, right? So for Pugilist,
Unlike numbers.
those are better numbers. And the kind of interesting thing is you actually get to have both of the shapes in play while they're going off, which can matter a little bit sometimes. Like, for example, if, like, Baron Blade was reacting to damage right now, Thicken Build would, like, give me the -1 while I'm doing this, which is kind of nice. Should I hit Condemnation here instead of the Pugilist? With 4? Yeah. I don't really care about the Pugilist and the Gauntlets. Condemnation is more annoying, and having a big number is good. Hello, Mr. Irreducible Damage.
Hello.
Sparky Wolf, should you buy regular or chocolate donuts on your next grocery trip? You should buy a completely different kind of donuts. Step outside of your donut box.
Bum.
I see we've only
Discard
found
arrows.
draw. And the nice thing about quick draw is it's not the first time each turn or something. It's each time. Like, it's kind of a lot.
I sense an infinite. If something says discard your hand, and Bowman's like, I discard this card. Oops, I draw an arrow. I will discard this card. Oops, I draw an arrow.
Is that... It is may draw, so you could say no.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess actually there could be an infinite that you have to go into the options to turn off, so that is something we'd have to look at. Actually, you do get, there is, you will get an option by default, do you want to reshuffle your deck? So,
Ooh, true.
so that will at least be able to stop it easily if you don't have the option on.
Let's do this to kill the condemnation. Weird because after having like played Slay the Spire seriously for a couple of months, I'm very mindful of like card draw infinites.
Yeah. I've been
Which
watching a lot
doesn't
of
really exist in Sentinels because cards are still in play when they say like you may play a card sort of thing.
Right. I've been watching a lot of
But-
Jorb's YouTubes lately. He's had some good stuff on there. Like he's doing a like go from Ascension 0 up to 20 with all the characters, sort of like learn to win at Slay the Spire thing.
Yeah.
Which is, it's like not quite over explained. It's more like, but it has some good insights on it, and it's kind of fun to watch him like playing the game in a way that he actually never has before. And then he also had an interview with Baylor Lord where they talked about their streaks and high level strategy stuff that was like completely different but also really interesting. You might enjoy
Would you
that
like
one.
me to destroy Into the Shadows so you could play a card? Because I think it's
Uh,
already like used up, right? I mean, it's just the next damage is prevented anyway.
right. Let me just see.
Yep. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yep. Did we want to look at Apostate's deck still?
Yeah, because we don't know if the top card is going
Right.
to play that runes. It's not actually that bad if he plays the runes, though.
Yeah. Well, I think like
because Bowman is
it's a
popping
good
out.
time to play that card now. So, sure, you can destroy Into the Shadows.
Yeah.
What we do in the shadows.
Hey, we can see what the card I'm going to draw in a second is.
That's true. Apostate has Profane Summons on top. There you go.
Great.
Johnny Rocket has Zigzag Windup. Pseudo has Stealthy Form. Bowman has Quick Draw Quiver. The Raven has The Raven Descends. And man, we're getting all the good stuff on top of the environment deck, like Rebel Headquarters and then Freedom Fighters.
Nice.
So I don't have a way to like change his deck besides putting something on top, which seems like that makes the most sense. I'm just looking at what I have.
Yeah, because I can still discard Profane Summons. He will play the runes on the following turn, but if it's just the runes, that's fine, right? It's better than runes and 2 other relics.
How can you
Or
discard
whatever.
Profane Summons?
On Johnny Rocket's next turn, if you put something else on top, I mean.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Or
Sorry,
have
I'm
him
getting,
play the
like-
rune, or not the runes, the tome.
I'm
Or
getting
Condemnation. If you
audio
want.
glitching, but I think it might be just me in my ears.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's
you're
just
coming
me.
in fine to me.
Yeah.
So-
If you've heard some audio glitches, let me know, but it seems fine again. So maybe it's just a temporary glitch with my headset.
Yeah, so you can put Tome or Condemnation on top, and then he'll play just that, and then Johnny Rocket can discard the Profane Summons, and then we can have the...
Yeah. I like Tome if we can just like kill it on Johnny Rocket's turn. Yeah, like you could just play Sonic Shattering, right?
Yeah.
And kill it. So that seems good. We want the tome back. Bring us the tome. Yeah, I probably just have to charge my headset or something.
I mean, we could bring the Tome back, and then we can kill Apostate and get to his flip side for fun.
Flip side! The blue side. Almost never see it. Alright, I still don't want to destroy an ongoing or environment card. I guess I'll play... I don't know. Smoke pellets. Sticky bomb deals 1 target. Oh yeah, so I can kill the gauntlets and I can kill the pugilist. That seems fine.
I mean, we do have the Civilian coming out that's dealing 2 damage, right? So
That's true. So I don't even have to worry about that. I can just like use Boomerang. Or I could just play another tactic. So I'm going to do that instead. By discarding one. I have a choice now. I'll still use Into the Shadows. Then I draw another copy of Go to Roost. I like the art on that. She looks super cool. Also, we all draw tons of cards.
Thank God Tome is not out yet. I guess that was in May, so we don't have to worry about that.
Don't choose for me. Now choose for me.
Rebel headquarters.
It is heavy with forbidden knowledge. Punching.
Yeah, so my momentums don't actually have ongoing effects in general.
Yeah, I don't think any of them
They're
ever do.
one-shots that persist.
Kind of, yeah.
And they exist so that you can destroy them or do things based on momentums in play. Yep.
They're also pretty good at soaking, like, if there's a lot of ongoing destruction around. They're easy for you to play a whole bunch and keep them. They could also all have hit points in Realm of Discord. For no reason.
True. Gauntlet's dying to Freedom Fighters currently. So I need to do Sonic Shattering on the Tome. And I did it this way so that I could draw a card. I may destroy a momentum to deal extra damage to the destroyed target. That'll show him. Oh yeah, I have to play Fleeting Mockery, don't I? Never mind, I'm playing that.
Have to, because I think...
oh my gosh, it's a Profane Summon!
We could have continued piling cards on top of the villain deck, but that's fine.
Well,
So now the
top card is the
runes, right?
the rune, yes.
We want to allow that to get played, because I could bait and switch another card on top again. I can play a shape at the start of my turn. Oh, when this card enters play, discard the top card of one deck. Okay, that makes my choice easy. I will play this card.
Perfect.
Wait a second. It said Clobbering Arms was destroyed. Oh, I was destroyed. I thought it was discarded. Yes, it was. The runes was discarded. Okay, good.
Yeah, the discard had no fanfare.
Yeah. The first time I would be dealt damage each turn, you may redirect the damage to another hero target. If you do, increase the next damage dealt by pseudo by 1. So the only card I have to play is Bait and Switch. So do we want... I mean, we can just like have him play something that's, we know, like Fiendish Pugilist or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's the top 2 cards of the villain trash.
Oh, right.
Right. Okay, let's not do that. Let's lose our mint.
Yeah, that is... It's not as good as Suggestion.
Yeah, it's powerful, but it's not as good. Yeah. All right, I will just press skip then off of that. And I don't have a shape, so maybe I will draw cards to find a shape. There's 1. There's 2. Would you like to draw 1 million cards?
Rather than non-chipped. Okay. I will draw 3.
I got to play that
Explosive
3
arrow,
times in
too.
a row last game.
And then environment's doing fine for us right now. I'm
Yeah.
gonna discard an arrow. Oh no, I draw a card. Weird.
Oh, explosive arrow is so fun. Each target in the play area. It's also good to know that Oblivion is not in the same play area as his Scions or Aeon Men, which is sad
At
for
the end of my
Bowman.
turn, I can discard an arrow and draw a card off of that? Yes, please.
Yeah, and also deal 2
Sorry.
damage.
I'm definitely playing at least one of the explosive arrows here. It says -1 on condemnation, but
Ooh.
my damage is irreducible.
I thought we fixed this. The explosive arrow is dealing the damage instead of Bowman. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I will just make a note because that's like an easy fix. I thought we fixed this. Explosive arrow. Yeah. The second damage is coming from Bowman. I thought this came up before, but maybe it was only partially fixed or something. So, womp womp.
Kind of weird seeing Sentinels cards after looking at Earth Prime cards for a while.
Yeah.
I keep reading Condemnation and it looks so like different in style.
Weird. Everything's all in all caps. What's going on? Yeah, I like how the small cards are coming along for Earth Prime. Been working on those this week. All right, Raven. This is going to be a problem for Raven in this game, is that her face is going to get covered up by her cards because she always has so many cards in play. Like, she needs, what's the Wraith's card that destroys all of her cards in play? She needs that more than the Wraith does.
What is that card called?
It's a card that's about throwing stuff.
Inventory Barrage.
It works.
I came up with it as Take Walker said it. But
Yeah, it works very
we're on the
differently.
same wavelength.
So here's one of these combos. So Into the Shadows lets me play a card when it's destroyed, so I can like play a tactic that causes Into the Shadows to get destroyed, that then plays another tactic that like you can chain a bunch of stuff. Swing Line is helpful for that because you can play another tactic from it. Do I want Quoth the Raven? Equipment card for my trash into play and play another card. I don't know that I actually have equipment in my trash that I want to play. The Sticky Bomb, I guess. I mean, it lets me just play another card, so why not? Because I can destroy Into the Shadows with it. I would like to have a +1 this turn, but I don't have that. I get to play another card.
Both
want
the
to draw-
Raven is kind of like
draw more
impromptu
cards.
invention, but from the trash instead. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of, not exactly, but
Making Apostate deal 1 less damage is good. He has to like prevent the next damage on him, doesn't he? Yeah, just the next. All right, my portrait is now covered in cards.
Reduce damage dealt by each target dealt damage this way. But hey,
Yeah.
it's a power, so it could be modified by applied numerology.
Exactly. Kind of just want another tactic. I
I
feel like,
wonder if those kinds of cards are just kind of phrased that way as like future proofing.
yeah, maybe. Strike from above. Yeah, when this card is destroyed, you use a power. I like that one. Except I don't need to deal 3 targets 2 damage.
Oh, I see. Tactics just keep destroying themselves is why they have the destruction effects, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, she is the Wraith. Like, or the Watcher. She is stance dancing. I can put equipments from my trash into play. More sticky bombs. Yeah, if she gets a damage boost or like gets to use multiple powers, like it's pretty ridiculous.
Another practice makes perfect.
She doesn't have a lot of that in her own deck. So she needs help from her teammates to really go off. Oh look, it's a bad guy. Does anyone have a reaction to this? I don't think so. Oh, Stealthy Form says I can redirect it to another hero target.
That gives you a +1 to your next damage or next damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to save the refugees? We don't need it. It's nice, but we don't need it.
Yeah, it's not. We have a lot of cards. Well, Johnny Rocket doesn't, but
For
So,
some reason.
if Johnny Rocket wants to pay for it, well, not discard, but if you want to take the damage, someone else can discard. You could discard an arrow, right? So,
Actually true, yeah. Bowman!
discard in air quotes.
Oh no, I drew a card.
Oh no, you drew an arrow. Then we can send it to Pseudo, who can then send it to Raven. We're just delaying the inevitable. Oh wait,
From the next damage, right?
Into the Shadows didn't get used up. At least the preview says that it didn't get used up. Let's check.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's a bug. And is it still in play? I don't think
It
so.
is in play.
No, but I mean the effect is gone now.
Oh,
I'm just gonna make a note. I'm gonna send a thing. Into the Shadows didn't get used up. Redirected from refugees to Pseudo to Raven. It was blocked. Then the direct damage was also blocked. Bug. Bug report. Sending kilobytes.
So I interrupted you when you were talking about the Jorbs' videos, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
I've-
that's fine.
I've not been very good at watching like Slay the Spire stuff, and it's like if I were to go back to taking Spire seriously again, like if I wanted to do another big challenge, I think I need to like study the early game a lot more because I have a habit of only really watching the end game for a lot of these people just because that's when I get to see like the epic decks that have been built. But I don't see the process of building that deck, and that's like
Well, yeah, and that's super important.
kind of, yeah.
I mean, you don't necessarily
And
have
so-
to, like, Jorbs doesn't watch other people to, like, get strategies from them. He actively doesn't
Right,
want to
but
do
it
that.
is my
but, yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
It is the problem I have that I need to learn is how to build the deck up because I struggle with that a lot. Because I finished Act 1 with decks that are bigger than like Jorbs and Baylor Lord have.
He did say
So
one of the things
I need to be pickier.
I recommend watching that video because it's really interesting. They have very different styles, but he did talk about how with the recent like balance changes, it's a lot easier to like kind of instead like previously he would play more to survive Act 1 and then change what he's doing, but he's more often just like if I see acrobatics on floor 1, I'm going to pick it because I'm going to want it for Act 3 or whatever, right? Like the cards have gotten stronger, so he doesn't feel like he needs to worry too much about Act 1 anymore compared to before. It's interesting.
I still feel like I'm picking cards to survive Act 1.
Sure.
But yeah.
I mean, you still need, like, enough damage for a Gremlin Knob or whatever, right? But, like...
Yeah.
There's that aspect, but you can get away with more than before, I think. Alright, start of turn. Shape play. I have to discard a card for risky impersonation. And I can block a villain card plays with it, which is pretty great. I have like limited cards already in play I may as well discard, so I don't really care too much about discarding cards. Preserved self-image. Reveal cards from the top of my deck until 3 shapes are revealed. Also, we should look at what his... We could get make him play a Gauntlet of Perdition next turn, or have him play nothing. That's another option. Yeah, let's do Preserve Self-Image. Let me play a card again. I got a bunch of shapes. I guess you always get 3. Well, depending on what your deck has. Immune to melee and projectile damage. Immune to damage dealt by environment targets. Real top 2 cards of one deck, discard 1, and put the other on top of the deck. That is a bit of deck control there. Sure, let's do that. I don't really care about blocking his plays as much as controlling his plays. Well, we could choose to discard Fallen Angel and put it on top, or, bear with me on this, we could discard Fallen Angel and put the other on top. What do you think?
I don't think that's as good of an idea as putting Fallen Angel on top. I mean, I see the merit of putting Fallen Angel on top, but I really think you should reconsider putting Fallen Angel on top.
I hear you, but I'm going to go ahead and put Fallen Angel on top. And discard Fallen Angel.
Oh man, what if you voted for the second one?
We are very funny. So, I mean, Fallen Angel is a fine card for him to play, right? We don't care. Really? So...
That's just damage and relics or gain HP, yep.
Yeah. I mean,
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna one-shot the parry up because my damage is irreducible, mofos.
Yeah, he does do +1, but he won't be by then. And I could become immune to melee damage, which is not the damage he's doing, but... I don't know. Let's do damage.
Do melee, but yeah.
Can we kill the military? Because they're annoying. Oh, I can just destroy an environment card. Alright, Raven will do that. That means I'll punch Apostate.
Each player draws 3 and discards 2. Hello.
Hello, Bowman draws 5. Tachyon and Luminary also love that card. Sparky Wolf enjoyed our dessert joke.
Irreducible. Deal each target in that target's play area 2 fire damage. Oh, this first, by the way. Duh.
BT dub. Too bad Knocked and Loaded is limited.
Yeah.
Oh look, more explosive arrows. They're still bugged, but you could just play 2 of them on a pause state.
Yeah, that seems like a good thought. I guess I don't have to make damage to Condemnation Irreducible because the Freedom Fighters will do 1 damage to it. So 2 damage to all will kill the Periapt. Puts Condemnation at 1.
Yeah, unless the Ziggurat comes out. No, I get the Freedom Fighter. That doesn't block the Freedom Fighters, so that's fine.
I'm just gonna play that. But I'm still gonna use this one.
Yeah, speed shooting is incredibly good card. Because early you may only have 1 or 0 arrows to play, and it's like, hey, free arrow or card draw. And then later it's like, oh, I murder everything every turn.
And I'll just stop you from dealing damage for 1 instance, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, he does his end of turn. That's, I guess, from his 1 shot. He's going to deal damage to someone. We can keep him from hitting someone.
Running out of arrows.
Yeah, that's why you have that other card. Do you have any left in your deck of the recovery card? Yeah, scavenge the field. You still have to draw, and that could let you draw like 15 arrows or something. Tools of the trade. Search for tactics, put them in your hand, describe the 2 play 2 cards. I think I want to play Quoth the Raven first. With the punching. And the destroying. And I can, sure, put more equipments into play. Just play more and more equipments. Alright. Get some tactics into my hand. And play up to 2 equipment cards. Oh, right, first I'm discarding up to 2 cards. Which is a thing, she has stuff that gets out of her trash, right? So she might want to. But I'm fine. Let's just play, I don't know, 1 of each, because I don't really know what I'm doing here.
You have an embarrassment of wealth.
I know. She has so much non-limited equipment. Like, I even have, like, there's 3 more in my deck I could play, and, like, more in my trash I could play. And imagine, I guess the tactics don't really do much on their own. They want to be destroyed, but, like, you could have a lot of stuff. So, Into the Shadows, I can play a card. I want to, like, draw cards that are one-shots that do things. Raven Descends. Yo, that one's so good. Is there only... There are not that many copies of it? I must have discarded them all from my base power. That's a really good card. No, actually... Yeah, there's only like 2 of them. Oh my goodness. Swing Line. Increase the next damage by 2. Play a tactic. Seems good. Because when I destroy my tactic, I'm going to get to like I can play Strike from Above, which has +2 damage. I now destroy Condemnation because I guess why not? I can play a card which is Into the Shadows, which lets me use a power, which is going to be get another tactic into play for my trash. Which is play an equipment card. She really wants a card that's like, you may use 5 additional powers this turn.
Right. Just need to get 3 emboldens and
It can be hard on the tabletop. It can be hard to keep track of what the heck is going on with both Johnny Rocket and the Raven.
Field. I want that.
Hey, you can scavenge the field. If anyone can let you play
discard the top card of each deck. Does that mean I could discard an arrow this way? Or is
it says if Bowman discards
each
the arrow.
time you discard, yeah. So the agent is probably not.
Yeah, I think
correct.
the agent is important. Oh, hey, Rebel headquarters. Also, we got to find looters.
I've gotten very finely attuned as to the agent of the action, thanks to
Well, I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know,
I
the
don't
one
have
game
an
where it
equipment
matters.
card at the top of my deck, unfortunately. Bowman also does not. There goes the Fallen Angel, by the way. So we don't know what the top card is.
Apocalypse. Uh-oh. I'm shaking right now.
Oh no. Did we prevent him from dealing damage twice somehow? I don't know what happened there.
I did an arrow thing. That's what I did.
Yeah, but also it said something about pseudo blocking him as well. Didn't it? Oh yeah, because pseudo's immune to melee damage, and he tried to hit. Oh, he tried to hit pseudo for melee and infernal. So pseudo blocked the melee, and then you blocked the infernal. That's what happened.
Got it.
But also, he has another bolo arrow stacked on him still. Yeah. Poor apostate. Now we're just flexing on him. The environment has been so nice to us as well, right? There's been one bad card that wasn't even that bad. I mean, not that like this environment is generally bad, but
we had a fortunate lineup of environment cards because the environment could have just kept playing. Everyone is dealt 2 damage effects.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. Instead, it was like, we all get to draw cards. You trying to punch me, bro? You can't. I'm insubstantial.
Aha.
Oh yeah, that end of turn card is so good. And you can play it twice. So you can have 4 draws and 4 plays at the end of your turn.
I'm just gonna end the game myself if that's okay.
Yeah, feel free. I don't even know what's happening anymore. You have a lot of momentum. You're kind of like playing a infinite ironclad deck here. Maybe more of a Shiv deck. I don't know.
Oh, I can just do this again. Cool.
Yep. And yeah, if you got all of your cards in your hand, you could just do that. Still life for the rest of the turn, right? Like you could have an infinite with still life. Between still life and like
I was gonna say, does Raven need any more equipments except you don't have any?
Still life in any momentum that plays a card, right?
No one has equipments. No one has equipment.
My deck is empty. There are no cards that can be chosen. Yeah, Johnny. I didn't realize Johnny Rocket definitely has an infinite at the end of his turn.
I'm kind of not sure where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Did I draw 2 cards and I want to play 2 now again? Oh, here's the draw 2. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, people have asked for that with Tachyon. It's like, show me how many cards are left or whatever when it's like dynamic like this. But like, Johnny Rocket needs it more than Tachyon does.
All right, the Apocalypse is put away for the short term, and now here we go.
On the tabletop, I have to like use tokens on the cards because like there's some of his cards that play 2 cards, different types of cards and stuff, and you can play a bunch of them in a row and like which still.
Here's my inventory barrage, by the way.
Okay. Oh, and you got a +1. That's good. That saves us time. You've got the boot. I think Tachyon can still do more damage than Johnny Rocket, but he's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I drew like 11 cards and played 13 cards that turn or something.
That's probably an achievement. Have Johnny Rocket play 100 cards on his turn. All right. That is Apostate. Defeated by the Sentinels of Earth Prime.
Yay!
All right. What do you think so far, Dolphin? Your first Earth Prime experience.
Pretty fun.
Cool.
Be fun to play around with them a little more.
Yeah. That's officially probably going to be our last game unless you want to play a bonus round. Speed run against Baron Blade or something.
Baron Blade speed run while I read all the cards.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Do I still have this up?
All right.
I do.
Baron Blade. Randomize. All right, it's Freedom City. No music.
8 and 3. I'm Daedalus again. Which is good, because I'm slightly familiar with Daedalus.
All right, well, I'm bringing
Iron,
Captain
I
Thunder.
don't think I've seen yet,
And who else haven't we seen tonight? Dr. Metropolis. I think that's it, actually.
Yep, sounds right. Yep, I've seen all the others.
All right.
All right, speed run.
Speedrun time, let's go.
Hold the tab button down.
Baron Blade says, "Tremble, fools!"
The balloon goes to with very breath. FBO.
FBO. We have silence in Freedom City.
Okay.
All right, he does not play another mobile defense platform, which bodes well for our speed run. Redistributor really sucks for Siren. Also for Captain Thunder. We kind of had to kill it. All right, what do I have?
Huh. That's interesting.
Ionic Blast deals more damage. It's so quiet. Can you sing the Freedom City theme song for us?
I can sing Silver Gulch. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
I do like Silver Gulch a lot. I can like play music from Sentinels here. Let me just open the music app. Artists. Jean-Marc. Why is it asking me to... My focus is getting stolen. All right. I'm playing the Sentinels of the Multiverse album, and it's very loud. Oh my god. Sorry, everyone. Is that even coming through to the stream? Yes. Okay. There. I'm supposed to play a card.
There. I have shattered timelines on my end.
Nice. Too much silence. All right. 3 damage. Mobile defense platform. Dr. Metropolis.
Dr. Metropolis is basically heroic Megalopolis.
Yeah, he is the embodiment of the city, of Freedom City, in fact.
Right.
Each player may play one card.
May play.
It's so good.
And then a villain character deals this card damage. Weird. So basically everyone gets a play,
Yeah.
right?
I'm just gonna click choose for me.
Okay.
If we're speed running,
I'm trying to speedrun while also look and see what I'm doing.
that's fair.
I will do this one.
I will do. This one destroys itself. I'm immune to damage. Yeah, I don't need to be immune to damage.
Is it okay for me to
Deal more damage.
Oh, that was not the one I thought I had played. Oh well, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but whatever. I'll play that, sure. Whatever. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, right? So I thought I was playing the one where I deal damage to everything because I clicked too quickly.
So now I can shuffle the Cape and Cowl Club back into its deck and do damage.
And that prevents it from getting destroyed. Yay.
Yeah, Dr. Metropolis is very good in this environment specifically. But in general, good environment control.
Iron Blade saw through my bitter maelstrom.
Mm-hmm. So you're only damaging us?
Oh, that hits everyone? Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
even
it's
realize
each
that.
target.
Oh, okay. My bad.
It's all right.
Well, here, I'll give you a balmy breeze.
She has a card that makes us immune to damage dealt by her.
Ah, got it. This only hits non-heroes, though, so this one's fine.
She has a lot of really interesting global effects, like increase all damage by 1, or
And this
nothing
also
can heal,
affects
or
the
heal
card.
everything,
Okay,
or
got
all
it.
sorts of stuff. All irreducible.
Increase all damage dealt by 1. Oh my god. All damage is irreducible. Oh my god. Alright. Y'all got any ongoing destruction?
No. I'm just gonna like set up my defense combo here because I don't know why not. Feels like fun. I'm immune to damage, and damage dealt by non-heroes is redirected to me.
I have damage reduction now.
You made it so that my you made it so my location can't deal damage because it was the only non-character target. That's fine.
Well, it won't deal itself damage at least.
It's true, it won't. It also won't do anything.
Discard and play a card.
Skip, skippity skip. All right. Lamplight Lasso. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. All right. Let's play that. Draw a card. I got that aggressive recycling again. That's good. Yeah. Gravitic Snare. Thanks a lot. Cape and Cowl Club returns. I get to reveal. I may reveal and replace the top card of the villain deck, so that's why I have this option. Blade Battalion is on top.
Should I throw more damage around?
Sure, why not? Except it's not hitting Baron Blade.
It doesn't
so
hit
it's
Baron Blade,
not
yeah.
great.
Alright, someone else play a card, someone else use a power.
Can anyone destroy ongoings? Not right now. Captain Thunder can get -1, and he's immune to damage already, so I don't know, whatever. He can also, like, do a big damage hit with his power if we want.
I don't actually have anything meaningful on my end.
Captain Thunder played all his cards. Draw 3 cards, play 1 card? Okay. I guess I'll just play one of these things. I can play Control Demolition. That's a really good, weird card. Complicated. Oh, hey. I protected the location also because it's damage dealt by non-hero targets.
Yeah, I was trying to remember, or not remember, I wasn't actually reading the card. But yeah, what was making that happen?
I'm not protecting from all of this stuff.
Yeah, this also makes each target gain 1 HP. So everything's just global,
Yeah.
huh?
She's pretty global. Yeah,
Everything is global.
she's affecting the weather, which does not discriminate.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep making it evil for everyone. Okay. Bam. I am hitting the Cape and Cowl Club. That's the one that if it's destroyed, yeah.
Oh, you have to. That was an area effect. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I have no cards in hand. This is not a good speed run because we are unable to get rid of Living Force Field.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. It's okay.
That's
Baron
fine.
Blade putting up a fight is welcome.
I was also like, we could just play a normal game. It doesn't have to be a speed run, but it was like, hey, speed run.
You cannot deal damage. And then there's my damage I wanted. Sure.
Force Wave Doru
And
is nice
then
too
I
because
also
it's
have the
pretty low cost. If there's Living Force Field, just have +1s. That seems good. Just like more damage. We make numbers go up. Devious Disruption. Well, I don't like that. Can we do anything about it? Like, no. We know about it, but we can't do anything about it.
womp womp.
I guess we can play cards on the environment turn, so maybe something we can play can stop the Devious Disruption.
When this card enters play, one player draws 3.
Baron Blade still has Devious Disruption on top. Maybe Captain Thunder, who doesn't have any cards in hand. Maybe Daedalus, who loves cards. Thunder Punch. That one's amazing. Does anyone have a way to stop Baron Blade from playing the card that makes him deal 1,000,000 damage? I don't think so.
I mean, I can destroy my weather effects with Eerie Calms just so that does less damage to us all. But yeah, not super helpful, is it?
I guess I should have saved my, like, block all the damage card until now, right? That would have been smart. Captain Thunder can let everyone draw a card, so why don't we try that and see what we get?
Sure.
Bonus damage, may as well hit Billy Battalion. Each time an environment card is destroyed or reduced to 0 of your HP. Blade Battalion was not an environment card. I think this trigger has an incorrect condition. I'm writing a bug report.
Blade Battalion is definitely an environment effect, isn't it?
Definitely. Out of all the things that have gone sideways with Controlled Demolition, this is probably the easiest one to fix. This Controlled Demolition actually is one of those rare cards that can have an effect that just lasts an indeterminate amount of time. It just says a card has no text. So, like, if Fixed Point is making something indestructible, I've been disconnected from the multiplayer server.
Uh-oh. I still hear you.
Yeah, I know. It's just because of the bug report, I think. It's still going. It's going to keep trying to rejoin, and then it will rejoin. Yeah, Controlled Demolition, if you look at it, it's really weird. And all right, I'm rejoined. Anyways, it does.
Yeah, so if something's indestructible but reduced to 0 or fewer, then it will just permanently have no text.
Yeah, exactly. So it has a really cool interaction with stuff like in Sentinels of Earth Prime environments, but then with some multiverse environments, there's some strange stuff. I don't want to.
If the card gets destroyed and then re-enters play, does it have text again?
Yes. Yeah. So that's how it resets it. But yeah. So for example, like you could end up with like a card having no game text, just like hanging around for a while. So right. Siren wants a card. Metropolis wants a card. That Loa of Storm is really, really good. That's the one that you want.
Yeah.
Does Daedalus want a card? Does Daedalus actually has Ongoing Destruction in his deck, so he should draw if he wants to find it.
I'm gonna have him draw.
He might be the only Ongoing Destruction in our team.
We're probably gonna lose his setup. Just cause.
All right, so Siren probably wants to play her card that keeps us.
This also has players drawing cards.
Oh, that wasn't okay. That wasn't the one I thought you were gonna play, but sure.
The one that makes us immune to weather effect damage.
No,
you said Devious Disruption is on top, right?
Oh yes, that's true. He would destroy it. So yeah, you're right. So
so I'm gonna put the weather effects aside while Devious Disruption is coming out. And
right. Well, Daedalus might be able to destroy Living Forest Field at least. He got it. He got his Eureka moment. All right, everyone else can just draw then. But yeah, we can't unless Dr. Metropolis draws something here. I don't know if he can manipulate. So Daedalus may as well go ahead and destroy the living force field finally. All right, what else did I get here?
You got 2 lively infrastructures.
Well, those seem good. I can just play those with no downside. The end of my turn. 1 location deals 1 target and itself X damage. That's pretty good with the thing that right now has 8 hit points. But if it's destroyed, we put the top card of the villain trash into play, which right now is living force field. Which we don't want to come back. All right, and then more of those. So Devious Disruption, does that damage each hero target only? Not there are 12 hero or equipment, ongoing equipment cards in play right now.
Yep.
So yeah, none of these deal with that. So I just may as well not play an ongoing card or even a location card unless I want them in my trash, I guess. I guess I can just use the City Speaks and do 5 damage to Baron Blade. That seems okay. Well, 4.
Yeah, if the location is gonna get killed by Devious Disruption anyway.
Yeah, seems
Yeah.
likely. Once again, not an environment card, but this is correct. Wait, where did what's going on? Did the cab destroy the location? Oh, it did. No, it shuffled it into the deck, then destroyed this card. Okay. So no.
Yep.
Should probably make it easier to know what the heck's going on there. All right.
Oh my gosh, it's Devious Disruption.
Yeah. Does the order matter here? Probably not.
So I would rather keep the Eerie Calm.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah.
I don't need to keep any of these. Up to you for these.
Keeping the -1 is probably, I mean, it's +1 to everyone else, but then with the weather effect, it's gonna kind of pay itself off.
Well, you're probably going to play Low of Storm and Sea on your turn, though, right? So. Oh, wait, all those weather effects are going to happen. Yeah, at the start of the turn, right? Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to keep it? It's a good power, too.
Definitely like Son, like Father goes away.
Hoplite Armor is, yeah, it's a pretty effective power for Daedalus, too. It gets rid of 2 cards out of your hand, including playing 1.
I'll just get rid of all my stuff other than that one.
And Dr. Metropolis can lose these. All right, 5 damage.
I mean, we're still sitting at more than 20, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
I will move all weather effects into play. I guess order mattered, but whatever.
A little bit. Probably having the healing first is good anyways.
Well, arguably healing first to prevent someone from dying, or healing after the first damage to heal whatever was damaged, you know? But
Yeah,
yeah,
it depends on where the hit points of things are.
Alright, now I'll make us immune to damage dealt by Siren.
That seems
Decide
good.
return discard one card or destroy this card. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Targets cannot regain HP.
All right, now we get back to the business of beating up Baron Blade.
Interesting.
Who wants cards? Dr. Metropolis only has 14 cards in hand. Maybe he wants to play a card. Ooh, yeah, location is very good. Let's play that.
I thought you were saying location was like you had a bunch of locations in your hand, but it's literally a card.
That's the one. Oh, we forgot to cash out Sparky Wolf's points. We did defeat Apostate. And forgot to make a prediction for Baron Blade. That's fine. Daedalus chose do not draw a card. Bum, bum,
It's really weird
bum.
having a hero that's just actively not drawing cards.
Yeah. Well, he's passively drawing a lot of cards. Let's get more locations. Panopticon's Streetlight is kind of interesting too, but I get a Lamplight Lasso and Animate Asphalt for free. And maybe I get one for 1 damage. Oh, yeah, this can be annoying. I guess I choose the Lasso itself here. So it cannot deal itself damage.
Lamplight Lasso prevented Lamplight Lasso from dealing Lamplight Lasso damage.
What? It's fine.
I mean, I made up the last one, but
Yeah.
I wanted to say it one more time.
Lamplight Lasso, Lamplight Lasso, Lamplight Lasso.
Damage dealt from Lamplight Lasso to Lamplight Lasso was prevented by Lamplight Lasso's damage prevention from Lamplight Lasso.
Each player may draw 2 cards.
All right.
Do you want to draw 2 cards? No.
Nope.
We're into the villain music. Baron Blade's Legacy of Lunacy. Baron Blade thinks he's won. Do you want to hear what it sounds like, chat? To have a villain theme repeated over and over again? Let's click this button. I think. Yeah.
So many people that say, why don't we just have the villain theme be the battle music?
Why can't I repeat this 45-second track over and over again? It's like 30 seconds, actually. Oh, I'm already tired of it. Don't repeat. On the soundtrack, it repeats, and it's like already, it's like 1 repeat is enough. It's like, if you really want to try it, buy the soundtrack and try it out. I guarantee you will not want to continue doing that.
Want to discard cards?
I get Omnitron.
Just like if I want to later Eerie Calm it back or something.
Sorry, I'm still in the middle of your start of turn business.
I tapped.
I have to hold tab. I don't know. I never hold tab. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, Baron Blades at 2. We're about to win. If you can time our victory with when my soundtrack plays the victory theme song. Oh, it's done the thing where Baron Blade showed he was at 0 HP and the max, that weird animation glitch that some people have reported. All right, what is happening? We just like use Thunder Punch. Oh, I can play cards at the end of my turn for free? That seems good. Who wants to play a card?
If we expect to get the Sirens next turn, category 5 could be fun.
What does that do?
Increases damage dealt by...
Ooh.
Increases all damage
No,
dealt by
we can just... It's good to turn on right now. Yeah, it's very good. It increases my end of turn damage.
I was focusing on the Siren effect, but yeah.
My Thunder Punch is increased by 3, so it's super good. This card, when you have the Oblivion Shard, does like 50 damage. It's an incredible one-shot.
You're an incredible one-shot.
Thank you.
Got him.
We have Citizens to Victory.
I leave the Blade Battalion out so that your lasso can target it? Yeah.
I mean, the lasso will just target itself, so it's fine.
I don't care. I'm leaving it out for you
That's
to
fine.
deal with.
I think I'll aggressively recycle the Freedom City Hall so we don't have to have Baron Blade heal for a whole bunch.
Yeah, the speedrun's been going for 30 minutes now.
It's a slow run. I'm killing the Blade Battalion now.
We didn't have enough good things in our favor, I guess.
All right, location.
Having -1 damage for like 5 rounds was annoying.
I got no locations from that.
So that was a no-cation.
Carrion Crane, that's the good stuff. That's your late game scaling damage. Baron Blade deals
target
himself.
deals itself 1 damage.
Aha!
Increased by 1.
And Carrion Crane almost finishes the job. Baron Blade at 2. Grand Warlord Voss is winning the game. Now we're drawing cards again. So we just win on Siren's turn unless Baron Blade heals. Even if he does heal, we still win?
Most likely. Wait, do any of these...
He hastens doom.
Wait. Do you have a thing when locations are destroyed?
No. I don't think so.
Okay. I didn't know if that was a thing or not.
I think there is a thing, but I don't have it. Also, Captain Thunder could have a thing where he hits back after taking damage, but he didn't have it in play. GG! Oh, he healed before the damage, so he's surviving the first hit.
But it's not enough.
All right. actual victory music. All right. Congratulations, Sentinels of Earth Prime. You have defeated Baron Blade for a very slow speed run of 30 minutes plus. All right, this has been another Sentinels of the Multiverse, Sentinels of Earth Prime preview stream here on Sentinels of Freedom Kickstarter. That's a really old testing news item there. Earth Prime funded on Kickstarter, and we are continuing to work on implementing it. I don't know what else to say. We're continuing to work on it. We're going to continue to do more previews. Thanks tons for LogicDolphin for joining me tonight and checking out the new decks. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Did you enjoy yourself, Dolphin?
Yeah, sorry. Slightly zoned out there. Yeah, I enjoyed myself. It was fun. Nice to hang out and chill with the lads like the olden days.
Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe I'll have to join on to a Dolphins dive at some point soon as well.
Yeah.
Cool. So make sure to check out other streams on this channel, such as Dolphins Dive, which has returned to Thursdays, and Luck of the Seamus, normally on Fridays, and Spirit Island Saturday on Saturdays, strangely enough. Zach's stream, Another Letdown, on Sunday. Tales from the Archive is still on hiatus due to baby letdown, but that show will return at some point, I'm sure. We'll see you Thursday, and have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Good night.